Hello folks, this is Sean back with another video from my channel 300 Baud. Today's video features my Amiga 4000T by Amiga Technologies. I acquired my Amiga 4000T about 10 years ago from a friend who had done some web development work for Amiga Technologies. This was at a time we could still get the Amiga 4000 towers new from Software Hut, so they weren't worth a terrible amount used because they were selling for somewhere around $1,000 to $1,200 for a new system. New systems were out of my price range, so I was very happy to get this used system. I did go ahead and throw in a full-size Stern Super Cobra arcade cabinet, which was really cool. I'd set it up as a MAME cabinet, but it was running some older hardware that really did need an upgrade. So he went ahead and got that machine and then fixed it up really nice. So it turned out to be a really nice machine and a fairly decent trade. So here's a quick look at the rear of my Amiga 4000T. As you can see, it's made in the USA by Amiga Technologies in June of 1996. The power supply is a dual voltage power supply. It also has the output for the monitor. It has a lot of expansion ports in the back. Currently you have serial, game, parallel, and mouse, and 6 slots for expansion. The front bezel is held in with friction and just pulls straight out, revealing the keyboard lock, the power switch, the turbo button, and the reset button. In addition to those, you also have 5 5¼ drive bays. Interestingly, the turbo button isn't used to control the CPU speed, it's actually used to turn on the internal speaker. Opening the case reveals the high level of expansion of the Amiga 4000 tower. As you can see inside, we've got one processor card slot, which is the same slot you'd find in an Amiga 3000 or an Amiga 4000. 2 extended video slots, which are in line with 2 03 slots, 3 16-bit ISA slots, which are in line with the 03 slots, and an additional 16-bit ISA slot located at the bottom of the board. As you can see, the processor card is packed in very tightly underneath the chassis, so it's very difficult to remove the processor card or change it out with another one. This particular machine is fully populated with 16 megabytes of RAM on the 4 SIM slots. It also has 2 megabytes of chip RAM on board for a total of 18 megabytes. Looking along the back of the machine, you'll find our joystick and mouse ports, our serial and parallel ports, our joystick port, our ports for our SCSI 2 connector, and also our ports for our video and audio. Along the front of the machine, you'll see that I've installed a compact flash reader, a floppy drive, a CD burner, and an Evercool fan, which provides better overall case ventilation and mounting and cooling for 2 hard drives. A big box Amiga really isn't complete without a video toaster, so I'm going to install this one into the computer. So here I've got my sound module and my disk module, and it's got like a clamp that holds everything in place. So we're going to go ahead and removing that, and then I can slide the toaster card in. This is actually pretty tricky on the Amiga 4000s and the 3000s because you have the 0 slot lined up with the video slot, so it takes quite a bit of pressure to get it in. So I've had Amigas for a long time, and I can tell you the Amiga 4000T is a very strange Amiga computer. The 4000T's tower is built on what appears to be an Enlight case. It actually uses the Enlight rails for mounting your drives and things like that. And I believe it uses the same feet too. Now my Amiga 4000T doesn't have the feet that it originally came with, so I just bought some rubber feet and stuck them to the bottom of the case. The lid closes up the side, top, and bottom of the case. It features a row of clips along the front and side, making reassembly a bit of a fiddly affair. Additionally, with the feet mounted to the lid, the case loses its ability to stand freely when open. Since I have some time, I might as well tell you a little bit more about the 4000T. Designed primarily for multimedia applications, it provided tons of room for expansion and a large case to keep things cool. Probably the biggest addition to the 4000T over their standard desktop 4000 is 2 video slots. With this configuration, you could do things like run a video card and a video toaster card. Introduced at CeBIT, the 4000T was due for a release in 1994, but only a handful of machines were manufactured by Commodore before they ultimately went into liquidation in April of the same year. Amiga Technologies restarted production, with the first units becoming available in 1996. Unfortunately for us Amiga fans, SCOM collapsed in July of that same year, selling off the Amiga brand to Gateway 2000. A few more 4000Ts were produced by QuickPack, but eventually that ended, probably sometime around 1998. The 4000T came with Kickstart 3.1 ROMs, the SuperBuster Revision 11 chips, which address the 03 DMA problems of earlier 4000 desktop models. The A4000T is also the only Amiga that came with both an IDE controller as well as a SCSI controller. Because of the addition of the SCSI 2 controller on the Amiga 4000T, the Workbench INI is no longer found on the ROM, but was added to the installation disk for the 4000T. You can use standard Amiga OS 3.1 or 3.0 installation disk, but you have to add in the Workbench INI file. So this compact flash I have installed in my Amiga 4000T is stopping at the Workbench screen because it came from my Amiga 2000 installation. So it's missing the Workbench INI file, so Workbench isn't loading completely. So that's a quick look at my Amiga 4000T. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you soon. Take care and goodbye.